Have you ever walked away from a tough conversation thinking, I wish I'd handled that better, or worse, avoided it altogether? Whether it's giving tough feedback, setting boundaries, or resolving conflict with someone you care about, difficult conversations are a part of life. But here's the thing, avoiding them doesn't protect relationship. It silently erodes them. In this video, we'll unpack 5 expert-backed strategies to handle hard conversations with clarity, confidence, and care without blowing up the bridge. These aren't surface level tips. They are real, research backed tools used by top therapists, world class communicators, and even negotiators. Number one, most difficult conversations go wrong before they even begin inside our heads. The story we tell ourselves becomes the lens through which we judge the other person. And often that story is flawed. Remember, emotions are data, not directives. Just because you feel hurt or angry doesn't mean that the other person intended harm. Case study. I once worked with a lady who dreaded giving feedback to a teammate she found defensive. With coaching, she realized she was assuming resistance when there was actually insecurity. By changing her lens, the conversation became more empathetic and effective. So, takeaway number one, don't start with blame, start with curiosity. Ask yourself, what else could be true? That mindset shift lowers your emotional temperature and creates room for grace. Number two, words can either escalate or de escalate tension instantly. One of the simplest, most powerful tools, replacing the word but with the word and. Example, I hear that you are under pressure, and I think it's important that we talk about what's not working. This is much better than saying, I hear you're under pressure, but we need to talk. Notice the shift? And invites, but invalidates. Fun fact. Did you know that collaborative language increases problem solving success rates by 31% in emotionally charged, difficult situations? Number two, use the word and to build bridges. It allows space for multiple truths to exist, and that is where real resolution begins. Next, ignoring emotions doesn't neutralize them, it just lets them build underground. The skill is not in suppressing emotions, but in naming them calmly and owning them as yours, not as the other person's fault. For example, I'm feeling frustrated because I value our collaboration and I want us to find a better way forward. This is much better than saying, You're making me frustrated. Remember, clear is kind. The moment you're honest with yourself and with them, clarity takes over and drama goes down. So, these takeaways, own your emotions, don't outsource them. Speak from the I, not from acquisition. That's how trust goes, even in tension. In conflict, we usually see 2 stories, my truth and your truth. The best communicators zoom out and tell the third story, what a neutral observer might say. For example, a third person story would be, here's what I've noticed. Over the last 2 weeks, our meetings have become more tensed. I want to understand what's going on so we can move forward together. This approach makes the conversation about the pattern, about what's happening, not the other person. It's a proven way to reduce defensiveness and focus on shared solutions. So, here's your takeaway, step outside the blame game. Start from observation, not judgment. Describe the third story neutrally to invite dialogue, not defensiveness. Most difficult conversations crash because we stay stuck in what went wrong. What makes them successful is focusing on what's next. Anchor the tone with a question like, what would be a good outcome for both of us moving forward? This one sentence is disarming. It's collaborative, it's hopeful. In conflict resolution, clarity beats closure. You don't need to agree on the past, you need to align on the future. Here's your takeaway. Anchor the conversation in the future. Don't aim to win, aim to align. That's where sustainable change happens. Mastering difficult conversations isn't about being fearless. It's about being courageous, curious, and clear, even when it's uncomfortable. The goal isn't to win the argument, it's to protect the relationship while solving the problem. So, have you recently had to navigate through a tough conversation? What helped you? What didn't? Drop your insights below. I'd love to hear. And remember, like, subscribe, and share this with someone who could use a little courage in conversation today.